Colored glasses and the invisible wall. Have you ever wondered why the same event can be perceived so differently by different people? Some see beauty and positivity, while others focus on the flaws and negatives. This happens because we all view life through invisible colored glasses. These glasses are often shaped by our past experiences, current emotions, or even the biases we unconsciously carry. Imagine an invisible wall standing between you and the world around you, blocking your view of reality. This wall isn't made of bricks or stone, but is built from prejudice, fixed ideas and assumptions that allow us to see only what we expect or want to see, rather than what truly exists. Behind every wall lies the opportunity to better understand others, life, and even ourselves. But how can we tear down this wall and see life through clear, untainted eyes, as we once did in the beginning? The answer lies in the journey we embark on today, a journey to remove these colored glasses and reconnect with the true essence of the world around us. Are you ready to start? Let's take this first step together. Prejudice, the invisible glasses. Prejudice is one of the biggest barriers that prevents us from seeing reality clearly and fairly. It's like wearing a pair of invisible colored glasses that distort everything around us, not to reflect how things truly are, but how we think they should be. These colored glasses don't just appear out of nowhere. They're shaped by our past experiences, emotions, and the beliefs we've accumulated over time. For instance, if you've been betrayed before, the dark-tinted glasses of mistrust may lead you to view everyone with suspicion. On the other hand, if you've heard glowing praise about someone, rose-tinted glasses may cause you to see them in an overly positive light, overlooking their flaws. Initially, these glasses might seem like they're protecting us, helping us make quick judgments to avoid harm. But in truth, they limit our ability to fully understand and connect with the world around us. Think back to a time when you met someone new. If they reminded you of someone who hurt you in the past, were you able to trust them easily? Conversely, if you'd heard nothing but great things about them beforehand, could you view them objectively? These subconscious biases quietly influence our perceptions, leading us to misjudge others, hurt ourselves, and miss opportunities to truly know the people around us. What's more, prejudice isn't just a personal attitude, it's a product of society. Social norms, misleading information, and competition often reinforce the colors of these glasses we wear. Over time, prejudice builds into an invisible wall, separating us from reality. It makes us quick to judge, skeptical of others, and disconnected from things that are inherently close and meaningful. But here's the good news: prejudice isn't permanent. By recognizing its existence and understanding its impact, we can begin the journey of removing these colored glasses. Only then can we truly experience the world for what it is, a vibrant and dynamic place, far richer than the narrow, distorted views of black and pink. Prejudice may feel ingrained, but it's not unchangeable. And when we choose to shed it, we open ourselves up to a deeper connection with the world and the people within it. The consequences of prejudice. Prejudice is more than just an unconscious habit. It has profound consequences on how we interact with the world and the people around us. When we wear the colored glasses of prejudice, we don't just distort the image of reality. We build walls that separate us from others, leading to misunderstandings, hurt, and even isolation. First, prejudice robs us of the ability to truly understand and empathize with others. When we view someone through a lens of negativity, we're quick to dismiss their efforts to improve. A coworker who once made a mistake might forever be seen as unreliable, no matter how much they've grown. A family member who once faltered may always be judged by their past, creating tension and distance in the relationship. Over time, we stop seeing their progress, stop listening to their perspective, and ultimately cut ourselves off from them entirely. On the flip side, overly positive prejudice, seeing others through rose-colored glasses, can be just as harmful. It causes us to idealize someone, placing unrealistic expectations on them, without considering their flaws or reality. This not only sets us up for disappointment, but also puts undue pressure on the other person, damaging the relationship from both sides. Prejudice doesn't just affect how we see others, it impacts the quality of our own lives. With dark-tinted glasses, we're prone to pessimism, distrust, and a lack of faith in humanity. Each day becomes heavy with judgment and doubt. On the other hand, with rose-tinted glasses, we may lose clarity, falling into illusions that leave us unprepared for challenges or failures. Even worse, prejudice can harden our hearts, making us rigid and resistant to change. When we fail to see reality as it is, we not only make poor decisions, but also miss out on opportunities to build meaningful connections and learn valuable lessons. The consequences of prejudice go beyond distorted perceptions. They lead to a life devoid of genuine connection and joy. To overcome these effects, we must learn to remove our colored glasses and see everything with fresh, clear eyes, seeing things as they truly are. Only then can we begin to live with openness, empathy, and freedom. Removing prejudice, seeing with clarity. To free ourselves from the grip of prejudice, we need a shift in perspective, a commitment to seeing people and situations with clear, unclouded eyes. These are the eyes untouched by past experiences or negative emotions. The journey to remove prejudice isn't easy, but it's the gateway to inner freedom and genuine connection with the world around us. The first step is recognizing our prejudices. We need to become aware that our thoughts and actions are often influenced by past experiences. Ask yourself, am I viewing this situation objectively? Or am I letting old emotions or beliefs shape how I see it? Only by identifying the colored glasses we wear can we begin the process of taking them off. Next, practice observing things as they are. This means approaching people and situations without rushing to judgment. Listen more, ask questions, and let the truth reveal itself naturally. For example, instead of assuming someone is untrustworthy because of their past mistakes, give them the chance to show how they've changed. Remember, people are constantly evolving, and what was true yesterday may no longer apply today. Take time to filter through old experiences that no longer serve you. Sit quietly and reflect on the memories and feelings you've accumulated. If they don't nurture understanding and compassion, learn to let them go. This doesn't mean rejecting the past entirely, but rather keeping what's valuable and staying open to new possibilities. Finally, embrace mindfulness. Whenever you sense yourself slipping into judgment, whether through rose-colored or dark-tinted glasses, pause, take a deep breath, and bring yourself back to the present moment. Mindfulness helps us see things as they truly are, rather than how we wish or fear they might be. By letting go of prejudice, we not only expand our perspective, but also open our hearts. This clarity leads to a life rich in connection, empathy, and love. And that is the key to truly understanding both ourselves and the world. Lessons from prejudice. Prejudice isn't just an invisible pair of colored glasses. It's also a profound teacher about how we view life and interact with others. The journey of recognizing, letting go of prejudice, and living with clear, unclouded eyes offers invaluable lessons that help us grow and deepen our understanding of the world. First and foremost, prejudice teaches us the power of openness. When we view others or situations through the lens of old biases, we impose outdated beliefs on the present, leading to misunderstandings and unfair judgments. But when we learn to remove those glasses, we begin to see that every person and every situation has its own unique story. Only by truly listening and observing can we uncover their essence. This openness not only helps us see life more accurately, but also fosters deeper, more meaningful connections with those around us. Next, prejudice reminds us of life's impermanence. Past experiences, whether good or bad, can never fully capture the constantly evolving reality we live in. People make mistakes, but they also have the capacity to grow and change. Holding on to prejudice locks us into rigid patterns, preventing us from witnessing the positive transformations in others and ourselves. The lesson here is to live in the present, letting the past serve as a teacher, not a jailer. More importantly, prejudice teaches us the value of forgiveness and empathy. When we recognize that everyone carries their own struggles and pain, we become less inclined to judge harshly. Forgiveness isn't just about freeing others, it's also about freeing ourselves from the burden of negative emotions. Empathy becomes the bridge that helps us tear down the walls of division, leading to harmony and peace within our hearts. Finally, the greatest lesson prejudice offers is the importance of maintaining clarity in both our eyes and our hearts. When we live unburdened by biases, we see the world in a fresh light, a place where everything is inherently beautiful and worthy of appreciation. Remember, prejudice isn't an inherent part of who we are. It's a habit. And like any habit, it can be changed if we truly want to. Living without prejudice is living in freedom, the freedom to understand, to love, and to grow. The light of clear eyes. When we remove the colored glasses of prejudice, it's like stepping out of the shadows and seeing the world in its true radiant light. Clear eyes don't just help us recognize reality. They bring a sense of peace to our souls and create deeper connections with the people around us. Life is ever-changing. Nothing and no one stays the same forever. When we view everything with an open mind and clear eyes, we begin to see the endless potential for growth and transformation in ourselves and others. Instead of trapping ourselves in old judgments and biases, we learn to appreciate the present moment and embrace new opportunities with a fresh perspective. These clear eyes illuminate not only the outside world, but also the inner landscape of our hearts. They remind us that peace doesn't come from control or judgment, but from acceptance and love. Each day can be a fresh start, like fertile soil waiting for rain, ready to absorb whatever comes with openness and purity. Keep your eyes clear. Only then can you truly see the light of life, the light of understanding, empathy, and love.